Gemma Carter, duty solicitor.
Yeah, you took your time.
Sorry, but as I explained on the phone...
One poxy glass of wine.
As I said, the police won't question anyone with alcohol in their system.
Right, well, they're in luck today because I'm stone cold sober.
I've had a look at your custody record. You're here to be questioned about the death of Carl King in suspicious circumstances on the night...
I killed him. I hit him on the head.
This will be a lot easier if you let me tell you what I've been told first. Last night, in front of a number of witnesses, you admitted to killing Carl King, claiming he attempted to sexually assault you.
I had to stop him. But I didn't mean to kill him.
If we're looking at a charge of manslaughter on the grounds of self-defence, you will get a sentence, but it may be suspended. If, however, we're looking at a murder charge, you will be facing a life sentence.
If you just let me tell you what happened, it's obvious that I didn't mean to do it.
OK, let's start at the beginning, shall we?
I want to know who she is, not break her out.
I've told you, I don't know.
But you could find out, though, right?
Except I'm busy.
Yeah, keeping us all safe from disorganised stationery, I see that.
Oh, look. It's the dog with two bones.
Come to put your murdering bitch up, have you?
Come to put the boot in, have you?
Put mine about there. But seeing as we're here, I'm gonna have to wait my moment.
He was all over her. She thought he was going to kill her.
Listen, she is gonna go down. And if she doesn't, she's gonna have to deal with me. So if I was her, I'd be hoping for a nice long stretch.
She's gonna get what's coming to her.
Right. We're gonna see our daughter now, and her daughter. You do remember her, don't you? Really ill, needs looking after. See you around.
Well, can we get on with it, please?
Got a hair appointment. A bit of light shopping to do.
If you've nothing serious to ask my client, can we please suspend this interview?
Oh, I've plenty to ask, don't worry about that. Seeing as your client admitted last night to killing Carl King.
That's right, I did.
Yeah, well, but it was a relief to get that off your chest. Not every day you kill someone, is it, Chastity?
I didn't have a choice.
Care to explain that one to me?
He would have raped me if I hadn't.
Well, that's interesting. So I have a statement here from Charity Sharma claiming that you also admitted yesterday that Mr. King was blackmailing you.
That's right, I did.
Well, attempted rape and blackmail. Well, that's quite a combination.
He stole my phone. He copied some texts and a picture of me and Cameron kissing.
Cameron Murray?
We'd been having an affair.
Mr. King found out about it?
He threatened to send everything to Debbie, my niece. And I couldn't let him do that because she was pregnant. And if anything had happened to that baby, she'd lose Sarah. He wanted 30 grand.
And you couldn't pay him off, so...
No, I did. But he was angry about me getting married. And it wasn't about the money. He couldn't stand seeing me happy with someone else. He just wanted to make me suffer.
So you made him suffer instead?
Well, no, it wasn't like that.
Well, it sounds that way to me.
How's it going?
What do you think? Your wife just murdered a bloke.
He's been up all night, wearing a hole in the rug.
Hey, no matter what she's done...
Hey, or not done. The girl is innocent until she's proven guilty.
Tell that to Carl King. None of this is your fault.
It's a lie, she told me. It would have been bad enough if you'd seen one bloke on the side, but two.
Her and Carl?
She was with him on our wedding night. What is it with me, eh? First wife, bats left-handed. Second one's a murderer. What am I going to marry next? A mermaid?
It's good that you're thinking that far ahead.
I'm not. Thinking...
What?
Oh, this is a mistake. That everything will go back to normal. I really loved her, you know?
I know.
Now, we don't want a nasty little 6 stain on our clothes, do we? Daddy's going to put the other one in the wash.
You don't have to change her every 5 minutes. Babies throw all the time.
Hey, do you want to take her?
Oh, I want coffee, but I can't because I'm breastfeeding. How long did she cry for?
Just the 7 hours. You were out like a light.
Do these look like the eyes of someone who's out like a light?
Well, it's the first time I've seen them open since last night.
Oh, morning. Now, I've got bacon rolls, I've got sausage on toast, I've got a smoothie for you, and I've got this for you. What?
Do your ears not work?
Yes, they do, and so do my earplugs. Was Madam a bit noisy?
I think we should try the control crying.
Oh, can I go first? Because I think I'm ready now.
Jen, it's yours. Hi, Elisa.
Control crying?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
One of his
really,
things.
Really good, thank you, yeah.
Oh, well, maybe you should give it a go. He seems to know what he's talking about.
Can do.
I don't, you mean?
No, of course not. You'll soon get the hang of it.
Yes, then.
Jen, it's Lisa.
What? Hi, Lise. What's happened?
Morning.
You do know Declan doesn't want you in here.
I was hoping to talk to you about that.
He wants you gone. And if you need more of an incentive, I'm getting the locks changed this afternoon.
Oh, typical of him to leave his dirty work to someone else.
I've done my duty, passed it on. The rest is up to you. I think I want to be here when my husband's sat at home staring at the wall.
How is he?
How would you feel if your brother...
I'm so sorry about Carl. I can't say he was the love of my life, but he deserved better than that.
You don't have to tell me. Jimmy's in a right state. The last thing they did was fight. It's eating him up.
Oh. Is this where you tell me that life's too short and me and Declan should pull ourselves together?
I'd have to give a damn first. Yeah.
So were you aware that Carl King was blackmailing Chastity Spencer? My colleague tells me he received a photograph.
Do you know what? I don't care.
What's your relationship with Cameron Murray?
We haven't got one anymore. I choked him out.
But you used to have one. Relationship, I mean.
I thought we did.
Could you be a little clearer?
Right, you lot can do one right now. Mum, it's fine.
No, it's not. Do you know what she's got on the plate at the moment?
I just want to get this over with. Clearer? Right. Cameron was my boyfriend. My fiancé, actually. But he decided that he liked my Auntie Chas more, which obviously this is about. So, yeah, they were having an affair, which I found out about from a text message that I got after giving birth to my son. Want to read it? Go ahead. But please hurry up. I've got a sick kid to get to hospital.
Where have you been?
Not now.
Yeah, now. I'm a flipping husband. I should flatten you.
Well, go on then, if you think it'll make a difference.
I hope you told them it wasn't their fault. The police, because that's where you've been, innit? Better I'd be. You're supposed to care about my wife. What did they say?
They wouldn't let me see her.
Well, not even you. So I won't stand a chance. Is that what you're saying?
Dan, me and Chaz, we were over well before you and her.
All right, so that helps her now, does it, yeah?
I'm just saying.
I'm her husband, and I want to know what happened.
I know as much as you do, mate.
Oh, I bet, yeah. Knew she was with Carl the night he died, did you?
Of course I do. She flaming killed him. He attacked her, he went for her.
I bet, yeah. Knew that she was playing me and you at the same time, yeah? Like a flaming violin.
Right. Listen, he found out that me and Chaz had been seeing each other. He got jealous. He started blackmailing us. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine.
When would you say you first thought that the only way out of your difficulties was to kill Carl King?
What? It was self-defense.
He was on the verge of telling everyone what you'd been trying so hard to keep secret.
He was attacking me. I thought he was going to rape me. He hurt me. He hated me so much. It all just got out of hand. If I hadn't have stopped him, he'd have killed me. Look, he had hold of me. Look! Look!
Chastity Spencer displaying contusions to her arm which have been photographed. Where were you when this attack occurred? I'd like to remind you that you're still under caution.
We were outside the garage. We got out of the van.
So you were both in the van?
I had to play along with him. I came on to him, yeah. I admit that, but when he didn't get what he wanted, he turned nasty. He was vile. He said I was worthless, that I was his and no one else's.
So you hit him?
No, he was out of control. He was off his head. I know he wouldn't have let me go. I had to stop him. So I picked up the nearest thing, which was a brick, and I hit him across the head. After that, it's all just a blur. But all I ever wanted to do was stop him. I never wanted to kill him.
So you had no choice?
No, you're not listening to me. He was attacking me.
You had no choice but to kill him?
No, he was going to rape me.
Now he's in the mortuary with a sucking great hole in his head, his brain spread over half the village.
I think that's enough.
He wouldn't leave us alone. He wouldn't stop threatening us. I had to stop him. I had to make him stop.
No business bothering you.
Yeah, of course they have.
Got no business bothering us either.
Oh, well, they let you go without charging you, didn't they?
What are they going to charge us with? Shouting at my sister for screwing my daughter's blow?
Oh, thanks for that, Dad.
Oh, where is he? There he is, little pet.
Good, madam.
Yeah, Sarah, are you ready to go, babe?
How is she?
Better than me.
Oi, it's going to be fine.
Look at my suitcase.
Oh, that's a smasher.
It's new.
Right, you ready to go, babe? Listen to me. All we're going to be doing today is getting comfy, all right?
It's going to be a bit like checking into a really nice hotel.
Except you can't pinch the soap.
Why not?
Because I want to do that. Right, so I am going to take this for you, madam.
Is Jack coming?
No, we're looking after him, love.
Is Cameron coming?
No, babe, because there's not enough room in the car.
So is he going to come after?
You know what? You haven't kissed your little baby brother goodbye yet, have you? I think you should do it right now. I think you should make it a big sloppy kiss.
Permission to be underwhelmed.
Pretty rural cottage with front and rear gardens and 4 bedrooms. Some people have killed to live in a place like this.
Not me. Hardly the same as the big house, is it?
That's the point. The difference being Declan isn't here, which to me is a positive.
Won't be for much longer. Wait till he finds out we're squatting in his house.
We are not squatting. I borrowed the keys. We needed somewhere to sleep.
Well, his bed's in London, so I'm told.
Chill out, Dick Whittington. We'll be there soon.
Well, why not now?
Because now you are going to get me a coffee.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Watch the local news. She'll be on that if she's been charged.
That had better be the lot now. Whatever's left, I'll put by the bins. You won't be coming back here.
You know they kept Chaz in.
Why don't you tell someone she didn't rob?
If you had half a clue why she did it.
Go on, then. Try me. Because unless it was protecting the universe or saving the world, it'll cut no ice with me.
She had to for Debbie, for Sarah.
Nice try.
Carl knew that we'd been seeing each other, so he was blackmailing her with all kinds of threats, which is why she needed your money to pay him off.
Hey, what was that you were saying to Diane?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
I want to know. Blackmail?
He wanted 30 grand.
You'd best not be lying.
Why would I lie? If I'd needed that money, there's no way you would have got your hands on my truck.
Right, turn it to me a bit. No, a bit more. Right, do you think you can stand her up? We'll do an action shot.
Oh, yeah, great idea. Shall I push her down the slide as well? I mean, what's she going to do? Cry more?
Come on, smile.
sorry, I'm just a bit...
Ah, there you are. Oh, somebody got the baby blues?
Sister being locked up for admitting to killing someone blues.
Oh, yes, of course. She's in prison, isn't she? Should I take her?
Police station.
What?
Huh?
She's locked up in the police station, not prison.
Oh, yeah, that makes it so much better.
Priya dropped by with a present. Another one. Swap? Hello, darling. There. Oh, now, what's all the noise about? You tell your grandma.
Just shut up.
Well, it's either appropriate. Make sure she wears it when she's older.
So, have you seen the family yet about Chaz?
No, they'll be really busy with Sarah's. Doesn't help that part of my family's still stuck in Morocco without a passport.
No, of course not. Well, I mean, if you want to go, you know, we've got hold of the situation here.
No, it's fine, I'm all right.
Really?
Yeah. I'll ring them.
You go. You know, we're all good here.
I said I will ring them.
It's like he took the worst parts of Matthew after he died. That was our other brother. One of them.
Right.
And added some extra nasty bits of his own. But he deserved better than that.
He was making her life hell, Jimmy.
Still got one, though, hasn't she?
Well, hardly. She's in prison. Her family don't want to know her.
Poor Chaz. Maybe she shouldn't have been such a slapper.
She was never that, OK? We had finished it, all right? No one needed no. Now, I know that sounds...
pathetic.
Listen, we finished it. We finished it for Debbie's sake, for hers and Sarah's.
Such heroes.
Right, Jimmy, I'm sorry. I've got to...
Cameron. Come with me.
Where?
Apparently I'm a waiter now. Some might say it's a step up. Your husband's in reception, threatening to wait all night.
I don't want to see him.
I wasn't giving you the option.
Yeah, but when you let me go, is there a back door or something? Because I can't see him.
Oh, there's no danger of that.
Seeing him?
Letting you go.
No, it's been nearly 24 hours. You can't hold me for much longer, my solicitor said.
Yeah, we can if we have to.
But I've told you everything. You know what happened. You can't keep me here. It was self-defence.
So you keep saying, but all I've heard is you have a motive for murder.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
It means that I've still people I need to talk to, and until we do, you're going nowhere.
Keys.
Your keys?
I'll get you your money as well.
What?
I can't bring Carl back, but I can put right what he did. Some of it.
You can't give me this.
I just have. 30 grand, was it? There's 2. I'll get you the rest as soon as I can. I don't want it.
Why?
It's dirty, it's filthy, it soils my brother's memory. And that was soiled enough already.
Even so, I mean, it's too much. It was 30 grand, but that included the...
Do you think I give a damn? I don't even care if you give it to Chaz. I'll leave that to you. But you know what I'd do? I'd use that key. I'd drive to somewhere there's a ferry, and I'd go back to me kids.
Why are you doing this for me?
Well, don't flatter yourself. I'm doing it for Carl. For my niece and nephew. In the end, that's all that matters. Your kids, your family. Looking after the ones you love. I'm guessing there's nothing left for you round here. Go somewhere you matter. Before Kane or Zach catch up with you. And some more kids lose their dad.
How are you? Nice day.
Morning.
kicking off here. Drunk and disorderly, lost dog, some kids caught swacking.
Morning, John.
Hey, Sleepy. You nearly missed your breakfast. We're in the hospital, remember?
Where's Jack?
He is with Daddy.
Where's Cameron?
Well, he's not here at the moment, but he told me to tell you that he's thinking about you. Right, come on, quick before your juice gets warm. Babies make bin stink.
You went outside like that?
Like that?
I mean, because it's cold.
Wonder if they've given Chaz pyjamas at the police station.
Doubt it.
What are you doing?
Tidying up.
Oh, because I haven't.
Right, am I being told off for something I haven't said?
You've just got that look.
I've got the look of a man who's tidying up.
Oh, because his lazy girlfriend hasn't done it.
I like tidying up.
Oh, you really know how to get me going. Say something else about domestic chores. Put your other gloves on!
Do you want to wake Molly up?
She's not asleep.
She is.
That was quick.
Yes, I am. Now, shh.
She's only trying to help.
She's getting worse. Right, you're gonna have to say something.
Like what?
Like, get out.
Lying this morning, feeling refreshed.
Oh, no, Angel, don't touch those. Oh, Angel!
Oh, hello, hi. What? I've been here all along. I've been waiting for you. I haven't got an attitude. I've got a small child who I'm trying... Oh, I'm sorry. I seem to have called unwanted advice on how to control your child by mistake. I'll hang up and redial.
Idiot. Oh, I'm loving your phone skills. Who was it?
Used to be a client. You're here because?
You noticed we'd moved out then?
It only took a locksmith to get you to take the hint.
I forgot some bits and pieces. Do you mind?
Well, it's yours. Take it.
And I don't suppose Declan will mind if we borrow one of his spare houses.
He doesn't have a spare... Oh, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Laurel's old place was empty. We needed somewhere to live.
And Declan will have you out as soon as he gets back.
And what about you?
I've got more important things to worry about. No, Angel! No. Right. Sit there and don't move.
Any dispatches yet from the Moroccan misery?
Still stranded. The embassy are doing their best.
Yet they still might find her another passport.
Yeah, that's not funny. I need her. She'll hate being stuck over there.
Shall I tell you something else that isn't funny?
If it's about Chaz, I wouldn't, unless you want that down your front.
Where's the baby?
I don't have a baby.
Oh, yes, you do. I saw it all in graphic technicolor on my guest's lounge carpet.
I didn't give birth in front of you on purpose.
So, where is the baby in question?
Like I said, I don't have a baby. Georgie does. She lends it to me every now and again so I can make her cry. And she can comfort her.
Coffee?
Decaf, yeah, I'm breastfeeding.
Bob, can you manage without me?
Yeah. In fact, you're fired.
Ali's had a text back and Dan is still at the police station.
Yeah, said he would be.
Staying until he's spoken to his wife. Look, we're gonna head down there, talk some sense into him.
I've got it. Good luck. Tell him I've got some beers in for later. Here we are, madame. Your decaf. So, if things weren't bad enough with your sister in Her Majesty's care...
Oh, don't, Bob, you'll make me cry.
The mother-in-law's trying to take over, eh?
Succeeded. I'm not sure Molly even knows who I am. I'm not sure she cares while Supergran's still around.
I am absolutely certain that she loves you.
She just loves Georgia more.
Do you not think maybe you're just a touch tense? Babies pick up on that, you know.
I'm not touch tense.
Right.
I'm mega tense. I've got Georgia giving it. This is what I used to do with all of my perfect children. And Nick it up with his lists and pie charts. Flipping
swingometer. And there's me just spinning round honking like a goose.
It's not a competition.
Could, because I'd lose.
You are one of the kindest, warmest, most caring people I have ever known. And you're gonna be a fantastic mum.
Thanks.
But...
Just not to this one.
No. But there are going to be loads of times when you're going to be crying out for a break, and you'd kill for a Georgia. You know, new grands are like mail-order brides. If you treat them right in the early days, you can exploit them forevermore.
You know, Bob, I think that might be the most sinister thing I've ever heard.
Let's go back to your affair with Cameron Murray.
Do we have to?
Tell me how you felt when you found out that Carl was going to make your affair with him public knowledge.
Same as I said I felt yesterday. Or was it the day before?
Pretend we're doing this for the first time.
Can I just pretend none of this ever happened and just go home?
I'm afraid not. How did you feel?
Scared to death. I didn't stop feeling scared until... Well, I still haven't. I'm more scared now than ever.
Why exactly were you scared?
People finding out what a skank I am. Losing my best mate. Losing my niece. My brother. Because he'd hate me for what I'd done. Scared that he'd hurt Cameron.
Or were you scared that Cameron might find out that you'd plans to leave the country with Carl King?
What? No.
You see, we found plane tickets booked in both your names one way.
Well, that was all him.
And he'd put his house up for sale.
So you wanted to sell it? That doesn't prove anything.
Does this belong to you? For the tape, I'm showing Chastity Exhibit 3B, a plain gold wedding band.
Yeah, that's mine.
Can you explain how it came to be on the floor near to where Carl King's body was found?
He made me take it off.
Why would he do that? Carl wasn't happy about you being married, was he? What did he think about your affair with Cameron Murray? Quite the little heartbreaker, aren't you?
Oh, hiya. How you doing? Relatively speaking, I mean.
You know, I'm managing, thank you.
Going anywhere exciting?
No, I just,
There's a rumour that Carl was blackmailing you.
Is there?
Yeah, but I don't pay any attention to rumours, me.
No, well, it's the best way, isn't it?
Was he?
Val, I've got to get...
Oh, yes. I'll see you later, though, for a drink.
Yeah.
Cameron Murray?
Yeah, it's me.
It's DC Shawcross. Could we have a chat?
Can it wait? I'm on my way out.
Oh, I'm afraid it can't. Somewhere we can sit down.
Well, the bar/lounge area is very well appointed.
Thank you. This is...
Pollard, Valerie, establishment owner.
You do know that I've already been interviewed.
Maybe there's a few things you forgot to mention. Could we have a cup of tea, Mrs. Pollard?
Oh, yes, my pleasure. Are you sure you wouldn't like something stronger? I won't tell. I'm not a grass, never have been. Obviously, I would inform the police.
It is fine. Thank you. Thank you.
It's about Carl, right?
Why? Do you think there's someone else we might be interested in?
No, I'm just surprised you're interested in me.
Really? You've held back so much. Why would you do that, Mr. Murray?
I don't know what you mean.
It's funny that you never mentioned that you were being blackmailed by the victim. Slipped your mind, did it?
Your mum and dad not coming today?
Yeah, I just told him to come later. And Grandad and Lisa.
Well, I know I shouldn't say this, but thank God for that. And they're all together in the same room.
Too many dingles in such a small space.
Is Cameron coming now?
No, baby, he isn't.
After my medicine, then.
Cameron isn't Mummy's boyfriend anymore.
Is that why you're sad?
Hey, I'm not sad.
You're pretending you're not, but you are.
Told you. Not coming back, not till seen Chaz.
Have they said when you will?
Even I'm married to her, I've got no rights. None at all. Neither's she. You should have let her go last night.
And I'm sick of telling you why we didn't.
Right, come on, Dan. You'll find out what you want to know soon enough.
Someone else here for her. Her family have turned their backs.
If my girlfriend weren't here now, I'd kiss you. Yeah? Me and her? You picturing it, are you? Oh, I should phone your wife.
Listen, mate. There's no telling how long she's going to be here. And do you know what I think? Even when she does come out, she won't want to see you. She'd be too embarrassed.
Yeah, we're past that. She's been here 2 nights. That means she's in trouble.
It was self-defence. It's just making us sweat, you know what they're like.
Yeah. And you'll be doing no more here than you will be at home. Except giving yourself scurvy and a bent spine.
So come on, have a bath and I'll make you some grub. If you start getting jittery later, you can come back, can't you?
Me and Chaz were together for a while, but we decided to call it off for Debbie's sake.
Call it off for good?
I know it sounds ridiculous, but we both wanted to do the decent thing.
So when you discovered that Carl King was blackmailing Chastity...
I did everything I could to help her, you know. Neither of us could risk this coming out. If Debbie had lost the baby, we had no choice.
So you paid your blackmailer?
Yeah, of course we had to.
Sorry, just, we do evening meals. We open at 6. If you're ever in the area, we are fully licensed.
So what did you think that was the worst that could happen if your affair came out?
Well, apart from Debbie losing the baby, well, you know, what's just happened?
Carl King's death?
No. But, I mean, that obviously is the worst thing that's happened, but neither of us, you know...
How did you get on with Carl King?
Well, as you do with your blackmailer. Do you know what I mean? He hated me because he knew about me and Chaz.
So the fact that he died was convenient for you?
No, of course it wasn't. It would have been convenient if he'd died before I paid him off.
Did you know that Chastity was planning to go abroad with Mr. King?
Chaz, she just got married.
No, she got her hands on quite a large amount of money. Some of it yours.
Right, listen, I don't know what games he was playing, OK, but that's what it was like. He wound people up, he lied, he cheated.
From the man who's sleeping with his fiancée's aunt.
Right, I told you, yeah, we were well over by then, OK? I only helped her to protect Debbie, OK? She killed him because he went for her. He went for her because she led him on. She led him on to keep our secret. She was scared for her life. She had to protect herself.
She told you this, did she?
Well, she didn't tell you.
Come here, beautiful. Come here.
Oh.
That's what Daddy's got for you. He's got some lovely express milk.
Oh, well, good luck with that. She's already had a tummy full, haven't you, darling? And she did a great big burp for her grandma.
Mum, I wanted to feed her.
Oh, sorry. You should have said.
Should I, though? Should I have to?
Cup of tea?
Yeah, all right. Peppermint. So what are your plans, Mum?
Well, I thought I'd read her a story in a minute.
In general, I mean. When are we going to lose you?
Oh, don't worry about that.
No, I'm not. I mean, the longer you stay, the better. But I'm thinking of you, and it's not fair for you to put off your own life to help us.
Are you trying to be subtle and failing, Nikhil?
No.
Hi, sorry. Sorry, I had a decaf and then another and then a cake and then another.
Oh, don't worry, we coped.
I'm sure you did. Now then, what has she been up to?
Sleeping and eating. This one, on the other hand, has been trying to suggest I go home, I think.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was just trying to...
Well, I hope you ignored him.
Why should I?
Yeah. I mean, what would we do without our angel?
Oh.
Oh, hiya.
Hello.
Shut up shop for the day?
I nipped back to check on Jimmy and to give Angel a lunch. Not that it's any of your business.
Yeah, you're right. I couldn't give a stuff if you ever go in that office again.
Angel, eat it nicely, please. Settling in all right across the road?
Is that code for you're evicting me in the morning?
It's code for are you settling in all right across the road? I won't tell Declan, not until he gets back.
And I'll tell him that I nicked the key and you had nothing to do with it. Selfish git, leaving you to cope with it all.
But he did, and there's only so much I can do. Angel, not with your mouth open. Jimmy has to come first, and he's all over the place.
Fancy letting me make amends?
For Declan, you hate him.
No, for me. I'll do whatever you want.
Don't tempt me. Declan's away, my mind's not on the job, and suddenly you want to help me.
Obviously, I'd advise against giving me the keys or computer passwords, but I could do some filing, or whatever's needed.
And the reason for this new help for you is?
You've lost your brother-in-law, and I've lost my ex. I need to keep busy just as much as you don't.
I can't pay you.
Doesn't matter.
How are you fixed this afternoon?
Give me a knock when you're on your way back up.
What do they want?
Dan, just come and get something to eat.
Just ask a few questions.
About my wife? What kind of questions?
About Carl, about blackmail, about the whole flaming mess.
And who started it, eh?
I did everything I could. I told him it was self-defence.
At least you could do. That one was a fighter, not a killer. She would have done this if it wasn't for you. You've got blood on your hands just as much as she has.
I know.
I'll see you soon, okay? Bye-bye.
I wasn't too scary now, was it?
Pictured him as his bum hanging out like Cameron said.
There's nothing to worry about. Is there, Mum?
No, not one single thing.
Mummy, I need a wee.
I'll take you, come on.
Are you and Daddy gonna get married?
No, babe.
Why is Cameron gone then?
We just fell out.
Got some strawberries for later, eh, darling?
Has he fallen out with me?
No, of course he hasn't. He loves you. Told me to tell you that he's thinking about you and you were going to be brilliant today.
Can he come and see me tomorrow?
We'll see.
Come on, then.
You're pretty impressive, then.
Same day, time 14:30. Those present are Chastity Spencer and her solicitor with D.I. Drake and D.C. Shawcross. Just to remind you of the caution, you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something you later may rely on in court.
And can I remind you, you release my client in half an hour.
Oh, no, thanks, Miss Carter. Now then, Chastity, maybe you'd like to tell us when exactly you decided to murder Carl King.
What? No, it wasn't murder. I never meant to kill him.
My client acted in self-defence. She's explained that to you several times.
And I'd like to believe you, I really would.
It's the truth. I'm telling you the truth.
See, but it doesn't add up. See, the timing, the level of violence. You see, so now this is what I think happened. Now, you were going to abscond with Mr. King, but you had a row. Now, he threatened to reveal your big secret to everyone you care about. Now, you worked out that your life would be a lot easier without him. You were desperate to get rid of him, so you lured him to a place where you could be on your own.
No, he came after me. I told you that.
And you hit him. A fatal blow to the back of the head.
He was going to rape me. I was scared for my life. Why won't you listen to me?
Interview terminated at 14:32. Chastity Spencer, we're going to take you in front of the custody sergeant where you will be charged with the murder of Carl King.
How was she?
Worn out, feeling sick, refusing to eat.
What's the doctor said?
Well, they did tell us that she would be like this.
I know, but it doesn't make it any easier.
Well, you just need to make sure she gets plenty of rest. Was Jack all right with my dad?
Fast asleep when I left him. Have you heard about Chaz?
God knows how Sarah's going to take it.
Well, we're not going to tell her.
She's going to find out sooner or later, Andy.
Not while she's ill. Look, why don't you get home, eh? Get yourself some rest.
If only.
What are we going to tell her about Cameron if she keeps asking?
She might not.
She will, though.
The lying scumbag loves her, but not enough to visit. You might want to dress it up a bit, but that's a general gist.
Your husband brought them in. For the hearing. You can have a shower before you get changed. Van leaves in half an hour.
Bye then. I hope it rains. Wait, are you okay?
What's it to you?
Well, do you want to ask him?
Don't. In fact, I'm heading off tomorrow, so that's us settled.
Conscience finally kicking in.
Dan!
Get lost.
Hey, are they letting her go? Hey, I've tried calling the station, they won't talk to me, they won't tell me anything. Look, I need to know.
They've charged her with murder. So what you said yesterday really worked, didn't it?
What is she doing?
Drying her hair.
Your mother getting showered after 7 a.m.
Could happen. At least Molly's quieter. You okay?
Yeah, I could just do 300 hours sleep. Failing that, you could take me for a bacon plane.
We've only just got Molly to sleep.
Sorry, we?
I might just go and check that they're all right.
They're fine. Your mum knows what she's doing.
I thought you wanted her to
Yeah,
stay.
I do. I'm tired. I can't stop thinking about Chaz.
It'll be
No,
all
I
right.
don't say it. It's going to be all right. Thing is...
Burnt out, just as she was nodding off. Well, it's white noise. Helps them sleep. I've left her on radio static, but it never worked as well with my 3.
Actually, we thought we might pop out now that she's asleep.
Did we?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go for a walk. Clear my head.
We don't have to.
No, it's fine. A bit of fresh air will do you both good.
Thanks. Come on. See ya.
What about
No, come on.
Chaz?
Coat on, quick.
Hold on.
I can't believe it.
Took her some clothes. Let me see her, though.
What, you really want her?
Oh, she's my wife. She needs someone on her side.
I don't see why. But what are you doing here, anyway?
I thought I'd put a couple of hours in. Take my mind off it. I forgot she'd been. Maybe I'll give it a miss. I'll call you when it's over.
Hang on. You're going to court?
I love her.
For God's sake, Dan.
I can't help it. That makes me seem like some sad, desperate idiot, but that's how it is. She's in court later for murder, if you're bothered.
What time's hearing?
Solicitor's letting me know.
But I'm just going to come with you.
What about work?
I'll sort something out. You can't go on your own. You make a right brat of yourself.
We'll have to talk to Charity and Kane.
What about?
About Chaz. She could get life.
Best to leave it.
She's not the first one to make a mistake.
Are you going on about me and Ken?
That's not what I meant. What she and Cameron did was wrong, but she doesn't deserve this.
Here.
Thanks.
So we managed to cheer her up yet?
She cried herself to sleep.
Oh, I wish I knew what the big attraction was.
Well, apparently he's the only one that laughs at her jokes.
And laugh louder.
She just doesn't get why he's not visiting. I know Debbie doesn't want him here, but...
All right, and you do? After what he's done to her?
No, but it's what Sarah
It's not
wants.
happening, Andy. I mean it. Look, I know this is tough on her, but it's better than dragging it out and letting her think that he's sticking around.
I'm not leaving her like that.
What are you doing?
I'll leave Debbie, let her know what's happening.
No, please, no. I will talk to Debbie, yeah? You're not putting her under any more pressure.
I wasn't going to.
Oh, not much. All right. I will do my best. For Sarah. But please do not get your hopes up. Or hers, all right?
It's almost lunchtime. Is that from last night?
So, where have you been?
Work.
As in?
As in leaving the house and doing something constructive.
Very funny.
I told Nicola I'd help out till Declan got back.
What for?
Well, because he's gone waltzing off on his honeymoon and left her to deal with everything.
It's not your problem, is it?
None of this is her fault. She should be with Jimmy. Besides, gives me a chance to keep my eye on things.
And get your money.
Will you stop it with that? A few days won't hurt.
It might if we have to stay here. There's not even a toaster.
Oh, you'll survive. And if you get bored, then you can always do some cleaning.
Or you can tell me what the grand plan is. Let me help.
I've got to get back.
Only it's starting to feel like you don't trust me.
I don't trust anyone. Declan taught me that much.
Great. Thanks, Mum.
Look, if you want to get your hands on my money, you're going to have to stop whinging and let me get on with it. I know what I'm doing.
Well, Andy seemed pretty determined.
No chance.
Well, that's exactly what I said.
So what are you doing here?
Because I think I've changed my mind.
Then you're even more stupid than him, which takes some doing.
Sarah was in pieces.
Oh, she'll get over it.
Do I get a say in this?
You didn't see her.
She'll get over it.
She was really upset.
Well, then maybe I shouldn't have told her that we split up.
And say what? He didn't want to see her? Because he's not going.
I need to see her.
Kid, you're doing the right thing. As soon as she knows what a waste of space is, the better.
Oh, everything all right?
Yeah, it will be.
I thought you were helping out the garage.
Oh, give me a chance. I've been at the factory all morning. Anyway, we need to talk about Chaz. She's in court today.
And?
Well, we can't just abandon her.
I don't see why not.
You know what Carl did? She must have been terrified.
Look, I couldn't care less.
So what, we just cut her off?
She did that to herself.
They're right, love. We've got to put Debbie first.
And that means all of us, yeah?
Yeah.
So no phone calls, no visits, no nothing.
Right. I'll go in the hospital, make sure Debbie doesn't do anything stupid.
I'm not like disagreeing with you. I'm coming with you.
I'll look after the little fella.
Willie is that. You're a star, thank you.
Debbie needs to know that we're all together on this.
I know. I'll be in the garage if you need me.
I thought I'd make a start, but don't worry, it's nothing too technical. The guy said he's coming for it this afternoon.
Oh, why'd you agree to that? I'm only here for a couple of hours.
I couldn't exactly turn him away on the first day. Do you want me to call him?
No, let's see how we get on. I've got nothing to say to you. Kane will be out in a minute.
I just seen him set off to the hospital. I just want to know how Sarah is.
What did the guy say was wrong with it?
Yeah, he said it wouldn't start. It's got like a clunking sound.
I'm worried about her.
Right, we'll check the starter motor.
But okay, I get it. You don't want to talk. They've charged her with murder, you know.
Get me a 13mm socket.
He was blackmailing us. He was completely off his head. Lisa. He was going to rape her.
Recreating the happy day? Oh, is that the only suit you own?
Working a sweet factory.
Oh, fair enough. Maybe don't bother with that jacket.
People thinking I'm a scruff.
You're not the one in the dock. She might think you're having some kind of dig, wearing your wedding suit.
Oh, yeah. Whew. Can't do anything right, can I?
Well, at least you're trying. Not many would turn up in the circumstances.
Yeah, Ellie thinks I've lost the plot. I won't be there for her. Huh? Whatever she's done, she's got enough people abandoning her.
You do realise she probably won't get bail.
Yeah? Well, she might.
Let's get off. Only pop round to wish you luck. Come in.
Hey. Don't suppose you've talked any sense into him?
Oh, nothing to do with me.
You don't have to come.
Come on. Bus will be here in 5 minutes.
You can't just decide she's not seeing him.
This is nothing to do with you, Andy.
Yeah, I know, you're making that pretty clear. Can't you see what stage she's in?
It is better this way.
For who?
She said he's not coming.
She's crying her eyes out in there. Please, let her see him.
I can't.
You don't even have to be there.
Leave it. She can't tell much more of this.
If you don't ring him, I will.
Look, Andy, you heard what he said. Leave it.
You saw what she was like.
Mom. Babe, I don't know. She was really upset. If this goes wrong, I'm blaming you. Go and find him, Dad. For Sarah.
Look after her.
Just ignore him.
Okay, Anna. You happy? This is all down to you.
Just leave it. Look, she married you, didn't she? She didn't have to. It's got me in summer. Guess this isn't honeymoon you were after her.
Come.
Thanks.
I didn't come here because of you.
Oh, no.
If any of my family find out...
Won't be from me.
All rise.
We've been gone ages.
She'd call if there was a problem. You got your phone?
Yeah. It's just...
What?
She is quite young for us to be leaving her this long.
I'm not doing very well at this summer.
Of course you are.
Abandoning her for a bacon sandwich.
That's not what I meant.
A couple of hours without being puked on or screamed at.
Right, hey, it's only for a few weeks. As long as we stick to the routine.
Yeah, I don't think Molly's read the book, Nikhil.
Is that all this is about?
Chaz will be in court by now.
Stop giving yourself such a hard time.
You don't understand.
I know she's your sister.
I knew about the affair I've known for months.
Why didn't you say anything?
I couldn't.
Even to me?
They swore that it was over. They told me that if Debbie found out, she could lose the baby. I thought I was doing the right thing, and then this happens.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, I could have stopped it, though. I could have told Debbie.
What if they were all right? What if she'd lost Jack?
I don't know.
You didn't have any choice. Come here.
Mrs. Spencer was having an affair with her niece's fiancé. I went to great lengths to ensure this affair was kept secret. Not the actions of a trustworthy person, I'm sure you'll agree. Most importantly, she has admitted to killing Mr. King. And we therefore believe if bail is granted, there's a high risk the defendant will fail to appear.
Yeah, because I'll kill her.
Shut up.
On the other hand, if she stays, she lives in the same village as the victim's family, which could cause unnecessary trauma and increase the risk of witness interference. We oppose bail on these grounds.
Damn. What are you doing here?
Got bored. Do you need a hand?
I told you I can deal with it. What, he's not going to leave big piles of money about, is he?
It's worth checking, though.
Go home.
What, stare at the walls? Figured I might as well make use of the facilities.
Look, I've got to get on with this before Nicola comes back.
I'll be your lookout.
Oh, very subtle.
What are you doing on the computer?
Nothing.
Oh, this is stupid. I'm on your side.
I'm trying to see if Katie's transferred the settlement money back to him.
And?
Well, it's all passworded.
Obviously.
So I could do with concentrating.
All right, I'll leave you to it.
To summarise, Mrs. Spencer has fully cooperated with the police investigation. She even handed herself in. And she has been very clear throughout that she acted in self-defence. Not only was she convinced she was about to be raped, she was also in fear for her life. This is a woman desperate to show that her actions were within the law. An ordinary person, forced into an extraordinary situation. A situation in which any one of us here would have been forced to do the same thing.
Perhaps we could save the amateur dramatics for the trial?
Apologies, Your Honour. My point is, Mrs. Spencer wants her day in court. And she won't get that by running away.
She fancies herself a bit.
Seemed pretty good to me.
Chastity Spencer, I've listened very carefully to all that's been said about you, and in particular your good character, your previous good record, and the fact that you have cooperated fully with the police. I remind myself, however, that there is no automatic right to bail in cases of murder. Due to the gravity of the case and the risk that you might fail to appear or interfere with the course of justice, I'm remanding you in custody until you stand trial in this case. Defendant can be taken to the cells.
You need to go anywhere. Just go.
Where's my beautiful girl, then?
She's just gone to sleep.
A little cuddle won't harm.
Leave her.
Anyway, where are the proud parents?
Good question.
I hope you're not.
What?
I know you mean well, but you can be a little overpowering at times.
Oh, that's charming. I am bringing up your granddaughter virtually single-handed.
That's exactly what I mean.
What are you suggesting, that I leave her on her own?
Now you're being ridiculous.
At least Jenny's grateful.
Yeah, too polite for her own good or too scared to stand up to you.
Now look what you've done. Honestly, she was fine up until now.
Thanks, Mum.
Your father has been saying that I've been getting in the way.
Of course you're not.
I actually came around to offer my services at the factory. I thought I could be the new Jenny. Since no one you interviewed came up to your exacting standards, well, until you're ready to come back. And you're on paternity leave, right? So Jay could probably do with her hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea. Please till I'm ready to come back, eh?
Is that a yes?
Yes, it is, thank you.
You let me know when you want me, eh? Baba, my lovely. Mwah.
Hey, why don't you go upstairs for a lie down?
Okay.
Try and stop worrying.
Yeah.
Come on.
Nikhil, you would tell me, wouldn't you, if there was anything wrong? Only Jenny did ask me to stay.
I know. It's just that she's got a lot of stuff on right now. Family stuff. It might be better if you didn't. You've been great. It's just that I think, Jenny, both of us, we need to do this on our own, otherwise we're never going to get the hang of it.
Oh, here we go again. Right, fine. Thanks, Mum, for putting your life on hold.
Mum.
No, I'll go up and pack.
Oi,
Hey, don't do anything stupid.
I'm talking to you.
It won't do any good.
Let's get out of here.
See, you are kidding. This could be good, this.
You'll come over, babe. You reckon?
Daddy needs you.
Yes, she needs all of us, so why are you going behind her back?
Well, I'm not.
Does she know you're here?
No, no one...
So stay out of this. If it was up to me, you'd be dead.
Come on in.
Come on, want to try?
Yeah, come on in, me.
You've got one thing saving you.
Oh, go on, Craig.
Sarah wants to see you. What?
Nothing. Does she know?
What, that you destroyed a family? Broken a mother's heart for a quick jump?
I think it's best if I don't see her.
She knows that you've split up. That's all. So don't think that you can't face her. Because you're going to have to.
We're supposed to be going to the hospital.
Change your plan.
All right. So we're here so you can beat me up in private.
I called him. I told him to bring you here.
Okay, so this is where you hit me.
Well, get in line then, shall I? Sorry. You don't get to pass me off as some kind of hysterical woman. You're not seeing my daughter until you've agreed to a few rules. Got it?
You don't have to do this.
Did you order that taxi?
At least let me give you a lift.
No, I don't want to be a burden.
Mum.
Don't go like this.
Look, Nikhil's right. You need a chance to be a mum, and, well, with everything else that's going on, it's time I was going.
We do appreciate everything you've done.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do without you.
Oh, you'll soon get into the swing of it. She won't give you much choice. Now, that taxi.
No.
Do it yourself, Georgia, like everything else.
I said I'll drive. It won't be long.
No, don't. I can't do this. I'm sorry. I need you to stay, please.
You'll have 5 minutes. Say goodbye and tell her you're never going to see her again. And you do it without upsetting her. You need to convince her that it's all right.
Convince her that it's all right. What, me abandoning her is all right?
Yes, because I'm trying to protect her.
Yeah, by hurting her.
Dad, the only reason you are seeing her is because she's so upset, and you need to put that right.
Okay. But what if she still wants me to be part of her life?
Well, then you'll set her straight, won't you?
This happens to be about Sarah.
Debs, this is a waste of time. Can't trust him.
If you care for her, you will go there and make it as easy as possible for a sick, unhappy child to understand.
She never even looked at me.
She probably felt too guilty.
Yeah, that'll be it. Couldn't stop her gulping at him.
You're better off without her.
What happened to... She married you? Must mean something.
Obviously it didn't.
Made her out and mug at me, hasn't she? Daft thing is, I'd wait for her if I thought she wanted me to.
Oh, you really do need your head testing. Well, just forget about her. It seems that easy. First bit is, you don't have to keep turning up to court, do you?
I thought it'd help, knowing I was still there. But the way she looks at him, no one's ever looked at me like that. She's in love with him. Can't fight that. No point even trying.
Just knackered like all the time.
Oh, well, she's gone down.
Thanks. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Oh, look, it's normal.
I keep telling her that you're a good mum.
I've got no idea what I'm doing.
Everybody feels like that.
That's what I said.
She just keeps crying and won't shut up. And then you go to her and she's absolutely fine. I don't even think that she likes me.
Oh, don't be silly.
I thought maybe a couple of hours out might help, but then I just end up feeling guilty.
Well, that's because you love her. You'll be fine.
Remember my ear?
She's not up to this.
Well, that's not your call. Clock's ticking.
How did it go?
As good as that, eh?
Worse.
Take it she didn't get bail.
Does the idiot still in love with her?
Oh, what is up with you?
He even told me he wants to wait for her.
In confidence.
Oh, and in court?
Can I tell my own story? Cameron was there.
Guess who Chaz couldn't keep her eyes off? She's been using you.
I always said she was an hard-faced cow.
No, you never.
I didn't want to ruin the big day, did I? Sorry.
The best thing that you can do, mate, is forget about it.
See?
Soldier. It's not that easy.
A few beers might help.
You're all right.
Blimey, you have got it bad.
Something I need to do first.
Where are you off?
To call my solicitor.
Adam's refusing to talk about it, which means it's really got to him.
I'm surprised they're not having nightmares.
How's Victoria doing?
Pretending she's fine. Won't even tell me what they were doing there. Not that that takes much figuring out.
Sorry, Leah just said to come through.
It's fine.
It's only we've just opened the garage and Kane said if we're not busy to come round and get your car.
I think he's done enough damage.
Yeah, well, he wants to fix it for you.
Well, I'll have to talk to the insurance first.
OK, but it's free.
Oh, it's got to be easier than messing around.
I suppose. Are you qualified?
What, to drive?
To do anything technical?
Well, I'm pretty good with my hands. And Kane's going to fix it when he gets back from the hospital.
Good.
What did the baby corn say to the mummy corn?
Why am I in one of Sarah's corny jokes?
No, don't spoil it.
OK. Don't know, what did the baby corn say to the mummy corn?
Where's popcorn?
Hey, that is the best I've heard for ages, but you know what? I reckon I'll compete here.
Last one.
Let me think. Right, OK, got it. Where would you find a one-legged dog?
Where you left it.
You're getting too good at this.
What's wrong?
You know, me and Mum have decided not to live together anymore.
Will you still come and see me?
I still love you. That won't change.
What are you doing?
Just having a look around.
It's dead expensive, that. Don't break it.
Yeah, be a tragedy, that.
Does Declan know you're here?
I guess not, since he's on his honeymoon.
Yeah, well, I don't think he'd like it.
Well, then let's not tell him.
Put it back.
Wonder how much I'd get for this on eBay.
What he means, babe, is that he's going to be going away, so he won't be able to see you again.
Why not? Aren't you my friend?
Of course I am.
But, you know, friends can't always live that close, can they?
But it doesn't stop me staying in touch. OK, I can still send you presents, send you jokes, you know, but you've got to send me some stuff back too, because if you don't, I'm going to think you've forgotten about me.
You need to get some sleep, okay?
Not before you give me a hug. Come here. Hey, I love you. Okay, never forget that.
This was a bad idea.
Just gonna have to let her deal with it in her own way.
She should have stuck to her guns. Told her he'd gone and left it at that. Because that's what's going to happen after this anyway.
We hope so, yeah.
Even Chaz wants him to.
You what?
In court. She said she wanted him to leave.
Maybe he'll take the hint then, eh?
What do you think, Lisa?
We've just come to see how Sarah is. We don't want any bother.
I just think folks should stick to the word, that's all.
What the hell was that?
What's happened?
This is unfair and you know it is.
Right, it's time for you to leave.
All I want is a bit of contact.
Oh, that's rich.
I'm thinking of Sarah.
Well, you weren't thinking of Sarah when you started sleeping with Chaz.
Right, OK. So now she's got to suffer.
Hold on, you have her, not me. You shouldn't be in there making promises that you can't keep.
Who says I can't?
I do. I've told you I want you out of her life.
Can't stop me sending her presents.
No, but I can burn them.
Right, and that's what's best for Sarah, is it?
Well, I'll tell you what. When she's a bit better, I'll tell her what a lying piece of scum you are. Let her make her own mind up.
Debbie?
What's happened?
Can you come through?
No way, Cameron. I'm sorry you've already said your goodbyes.
Yeah, just go.
You would.
Fine. I'll wait outside.
You what?
I'm not going anywhere until I know she's OK.
Well, no! It's not worth it.
I better get back. Adam's up there on his own.
I might stick my head out the back. Make sure Alex isn't practising on my car.
I don't think he'd dare. So I'll see you soon.
Thanks for coming. I know I haven't been to see you lately, but with Chaz...
Do you want me to do the odd shift?
Oh, you've got enough on?
Aye, but you look worn out.
I can always draft Val in. Get Priya to do a few more hours. But I'm worried about what to do if Chaz comes back.
If she gets bail, you mean?
She still owns half the place. Am I being a bit harsh, chucking her out?
She did steal from you, Diane.
I know. But I also know how desperate she was.
I suppose it depends if you can trust her anymore. Why not wait, see what happens in court? We'll hear soon.
Yeah, you're right.
You know where I am if you want to talk.
There you go. I just don't think we're bonding properly.
Load of nonsense, if you ask me.
Is it?
I didn't take much notice of him for the first 6 months or so. Oh, cheer up. I fell in love with you eventually. It just took a while. And his father was no help at all. Are you going for your run?
6 months.
Yeah, that is quite a long time.
I know. Goodness knows why. I was perfectly all right with Jay and Priya.
Baby, maybe you should go.
You sure it's okay?
Yeah.
Well, we'd like some time alone together, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I've told you I'm fine. First time I've ever had to force him to go for a run.
I've got my phone. And take no notice of her.
See, they all turn out all right in the end.
Don't know why I was worried.
I can remember being absolutely clueless when Jay was born. Doesn't matter how many leaflets or books you've got.
It's not just me, then?
No, of course not.
I just felt a bit inadequate, I suppose, when you turned up with your hairdryers and radios.
Look, it's all just trial and error. I only found out about the hairdryer trick getting ready for nights out. Used to send Jay off like a light. Life doesn't end when you've got a baby, you know.
What are you playing at?
Me, I'm on a multi-ball.
He were messing about with that.
Yeah, thank you, Sam.
I told him to put it back.
I've got it covered. And now I'm telling you.
Some of this lot'll be worth a fortune.
I don't care.
We can flog it before he gets back.
Oh, great idea. He'll never know who did it.
So? Probably get a few hundred for this and all.
We need to do things properly.
By what, trying to guess his password? Is that all you've got?
No. I think I'm going to use his favourite trick. How did he stuff us in the first place? Katie sued him, and now I'm going to do the same.
Was that it?
It works. That's all that matters.
Pub. Come on then, what were all that about?
Made me big ideas, getting carried away again.
You go give me kids off at bus.
I thought we yet. Yeah. See ya.
Thought I could get an annulment.
What for?
Oh, I don't have to be married to her anymore. So I don't have to sit in court and listen to him call her Mrs. Spencer every 2 minutes.
What did they say? What's to get an annulment?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Not really. It'll cost a thick end of £2 and take months.
What, it only cost us 300 quid to get divorced?
Yeah, she's not likely to fight it, is she?
Doesn't matter. It's the bare minimum.
Well, you may as well just wait then. Get divorced in 12 months. Chances are she won't be around anyway.
Yeah, he's got a point. Hey, look, what did it matter? You still got us.
Just wanted a clean break.
You still can, mate. Well, up here, I've been divorced enough times. Tell you, a piece of paper doesn't make the difference. It's about moving on.
Yeah, and you did with me, eventually. Just stop thinking about her, and I'll get Amelia to stop singing that song.
What song?
Ding Dong, the Witch is dead.
Is he taking a hint?
No idea.
What are you doing at court?
I've only got more important things to think about.
I'm just looking out for my little girl, same as she's looking out for Sarah.
I'm not going to apologise if that's what you're after.
Well, tell that look then, shall I?
Or do what you like.
We agreed not to see her. You don't go back on that.
Can't stop thinking about her. How frightened she must have been.
Well, try thinking about how she got there in the first place.
It was not her fault.
What, sleeping with Cameron?
I'm talking about Carl.
I don't give a stuff about him.
Oh, you think she deserved it, do you? Him trying to...
Rape her? We don't even know he did.
I believe her. No one deserves that.
This is about you, isn't it? The difference between what happened to you and what happened to her is you weren't to blame.
Neither is she. And now she's having to go through it all on her own.
Yeah, too right she is. I'm going to forget about today. But you see her again, that is it between us.
What if she'd been killed? How would you feel then?
It saved a lot of problems.
Mum. I thought I'd show her where Daddy works. Oh, don't drip on her.
I'm not. Where's Jenny?
Having a rest.
She all right, though?
She will be. You both will.
Thanks for talking to her. I mean, she won't listen to me.
Well, she might if you weren't quite so dithery about everything.
I'm not.
No, she needs to know that you're there for her. Now, what is it Priya says? You need to man up.
Yeah. But she's not just worrying about Molly.
I know.
It's really getting to her, all this court stuff.
Yes, but there's nothing she can do about that. Right now, you need to focus on this little one.
I thought I'd be the one freaking out.
Oh, she's not that bad. And it might help if you relaxed a bit, too. You know, all these charts and timetables.
It's important.
Not everything can be that regimented. She's a baby. They don't always follow the rules.
I know, but one of us has to be in control. What if she can't handle it, being a mum?
Oh, well, now you're being ridiculous.
Well, it's meant to be natural, isn't it?
Oh, it doesn't always work out like that. Like me with you.
So it's true.
Why else would I have said it?
To make Jenny feel better?
I mean, it doesn't mean to say I didn't love you, but... Oh, you were a funny little thing. I mean, most babies want to be hugged or rocked or sung to, but all those things seem to upset you rather than comfort you. Still, you found a way through.
How?
I'd leave you be. Except when you needed feeding or changing or whatever. It's what made you happy. In fact, I used to boast about how independent you were. I never let on to a soul about how worried I was.
Even Dad?
Oh, we didn't talk about those kind of things. All I'm trying to say is that what Molly needs now is food and sleep and a few cuddles. Make looking after Jenny your priority and the rest will fall into place. And when we get back, I'm going to repack that case.
No, Mom.
Right, we should go home. Sam and the kids will be wanting their teas.
Well, Sam can go chipper.
And you need your tablets, right? You will tell us if anything goes on.
You will.
Yeah. Whoa, don't start!
She's fine. She's just dehydrated. We're going to increase the IV and we've just got to make sure that she drinks. It's probably from all the crying she's been doing. She's still at it now while I try and make her understand why we aren't going to be living together anymore and why she can't be our bridesmaid. I've got her telling me that I'm the horrible one because I won't say sorry to you and be your friend again.
I'm not the one saying that we can't see each other anymore.
Don't you dare put any of this on me!
It's true, though, isn't it? It's true. You know, because you could have waited until she was out.
I want you out of our lives, don't you get it?
Fine. Listen, I'll talk to her.
No. I want you to leave and never come back. Give her half a chance to forget you ever existed.
Well, that's not going to work, is it? Because I didn't even want to come here today because I knew how hard it was going to be. Well, I'm sorry, I've seen her now. And now I've seen her, I'm not going anywhere.
I want you out of my
All right, it's all right, he's going. Even your slapper once, Red. She told you at court, didn't she? Eh? Best thing she's done in ages.
She didn't mean it, though.
What? What, you going to hang around for 20 years, are you? I didn't think so.
I'll go, but I want you to tell me it's what you really want.
I already have. She won't even remember you in a few months. I need to get back to Sarah.
That went well, didn't it?
Well, at least he's gone. And you know, she's going to be fine. She's actually a lot stronger.
Is she? You sure about that?